Azatbek, Kydyr. Who knows? Where is the seating of this young talent? He steps back into the JCK cage.
Әрине мен одан басымдық болуым керекпін. Мен осы лиганың жауынгерімін және осы лигада чемпион боламын, иншалла. Қай жағынан болса да мен одан мықтырақпын.
看上去是一个稳质彬彬的一个很斯文的选手的模样，但是到了比赛的过程当中，会体验到他的恐怖。
Oh, big right hand.
Всем ассаламу алейкум. Я парень с Кашкадарья, с Узбекистана. Родился в Кашкадарья. Во-первых, мой оппонент 8 номер в рейтинге. И результат по воле Аллаха как предписанный, так и бывает. А так я готов показать себя, показать уровень.
Қарсыласым жайлы білемін, өзбек жауынгері. Ойларын көрдік, зерттедік. Тактика бойынша жұмыс істеп шығамыз.
选手摆拳横倒，稍微砸拳，必须有动作，要有动作。
It's over. Guillotine choke round 2. Amazing performance.
让我们记住这位哈萨克斯坦的猛将。
Co-main event time, guys. Really excited for this one. Farkhod,
maybe one of the fights I'm the most excited about.
Kudratov, and I mean, the hype for that, for me, is a little bit one-sided because I'm really high on this kid, Azatbek Kydyr, who's 4-0 in JCK right now and has just been killing everyone. But he has a tough...
He's 6-0 as a professional.
Yeah, he has a really tough outing here tonight, though, because Farkhod Kudratov is a 25-year-old dangerous fighter from Uzbekistan who's got a 5-1 record. It's no joke.
Yeah, Farkhod Kudratov, you know, he's 5-1. You know, percentage-wise, he's really not that far behind Kydyr. And they're similar age. He's 3 years older. He does have the height and the reach advantage, does Kudratov. So, you know, he definitely believes he has what it takes. And look who's in his corner.
Yeah.
Look who's in his corner, man.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
A lot of the guys from Eurasian countries are all really tight, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, Kudratov is fighting out of Phuket. His last fight was a win in October 2025 by unanimous decision. So we know he has the cardio to go the distance. His only loss was a submission loss also last year by Anaconda choke. Crazy, only 8% of online fans on Tapology picked him to win, but...
Look, again, you just said you're hyped about the one, because I know Azatbek Kydyr, and he's phenomenal.
Yeah, we've seen him.
Look there, Esadulayev in his corner, and you cannot judge a book by its covers. Look at this kid, he's in shape, he's tough, you know, he's got a very good record, 5-1 coming in here. He's training at one of the hotbeds of MMA in the whole world there in Phuket, Thailand. You know, so I'm excited to see this fight, man. Very, very excited. 2 young guys, and you know, he is coming here to steal the shine from Kydyr.
Yeah, like you said in the pre-fight build-up, he's like, my opponent is ranked number 8. That motivates me. I can come in and steal his spot. And here he is, looking to make a big splash in his JCK debut, already in the co-main event. Farkhod Kudratov. Here we go. You know, a lot of people have been really hype on this kid. Myself, and I know you as well.
Azatbek Kydyr, and he's only 22 years old and already 6-0 as a professional. This young fighter from Kazakhstan has prospect written all over him. He started his career with 2 rear naked finishes in the very first round. Then he made his move right here to JCK, and he got the very tough and talented Hulan in his debut. He beat him. And then he finished both Ayumuga with strikes and Yang Yishin with a guillotine, basically beating both those fighters at their own game. His last fight, we saw him take out the Korean Yoon-Sung Kim. Tonight, he is fighting another opponent with a 5-1 record. Will this young talent keep his momentum going? And you know, the best thing about Kydyr is he is dangerous wherever the fight goes. But will we see him utilize a specific game plan, which he mentioned in the interview? He's shown that he has a huge skill set with great boxing, good submissions, and devastating ground and pound. But is he going to put on something new that we haven't seen from him? I spoke to him earlier in the back room. He was smiling to me. I said, hey, Azatbek Kydyr, I got it right. Your name is okay. He said, yes. I said, how you doing? Ready, let's go. I was like, all right. He's got the energy, smiling at me. Something which is rare for the Kazakhstans to do to me.
Azatbek, I mean, every time I've seen him, every time I've crossed paths with him, he's always been very polite and respectful. Can't say enough good things about him. And then his skills.
And 22 years old, already 6-0.
And, you know, he's off to a great start in his JCK career, 4-0 with 2 finishes in JCK. Beat some good guys. This is a tough test for him, but I know he's got his eyes on that million RMB tournament. And if he can get another win here tonight, that's going to be another step in the right direction. He is at a little bit of a height and reach disadvantage, as I'm sure you'll explain to us here.
Let's have a look at the table. We see the older fighter, Farkhod Kudratov, is both taller and has a 4 cm reach advantage, but he also missed weight a little bit. 700 grams overweight.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子雏量级的正赛交锋，同样也是我们今天晚上的联合主赛。由于蓝方选手反而获得 Kudratov 赛前超重，本场比赛扣1分。蓝方选手身高174公分，臂展176厘米，体重61.70公斤，年龄25岁，来自于 Phuket Fight Club。MMA 综合格斗战绩6战5胜1负。那么今天晚上是 JCK 战绝城的首秀。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Uzbekistan. I give you Farkhod Kudratov. 本场比赛，红方选手身高167公分，臂展172厘米，体重61.30公斤，年龄22岁，来自于 Two Round Order。MMA 综合格斗战绩6战全胜 ，JCK 战绝城战绩4战全胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the red corner from Kazakhstan. I give you Azatbek Kydyr. 本场比赛场上裁判梁明 ，The referee who charge in this octagon is Mr. 梁明。
Liang Ming getting us ready for the co-main event. Farkhod Kudratov is in the blue trunks. Azatbek Kydyr is in the black and red trunks. It's worth noting Kudratov missed weight by 0.7 kilos and will be deducted 1 point going into this fight. You can see the referee is noting this now. He will be deducted 1 point, and that's very interesting because that puts
pressure on him.
If the fight goes to decision, he needs to win all 3 rounds to win the fight.
Yeah, or have a draw.
Because if he won 2 rounds,
look at
with
the
the point
beautiful
deduction
boxing of Kydyr. Kydyr hands up high. Oh, beautiful kick right to the liver area, but Kydyr eats it.
That was a hard body kick, and
Oh,
Kydyr is on him.
catches him 2 times in a row with a right cross.
Now
Now we see.
Kydyr's got a great guillotine.
Yeah, Kydyr's also got that. He's got 1 arm in already. He looks for a trip of his own. Got his back against the fence. Oh, but look at the beautiful wrestling, the grip of Kudratov. Very, very strong on the hips.
Yeah, he's looked like a beast in the first minute of this fight. Huge body kick, and now his wrestling attack looks very strong as well.
He did also eat 2 beautiful straight punches from Kydyr.
Kydyr's technique is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything is so precise and accurate. He's trying to strip the grip.
Yeah, he's got 1 hook in on the far side. He's going to jump to the back. The referee giving a warning.
Kydyr better hope that Kudratov doesn't attempt an Americana in this fight. Otherwise, it's the same ref.
Oh.
Just trying to crack a joke here, guys. Trying to crack a joke.
Oh, yes.
Just joking around.
Earlier tonight, we have a very controversial stoppage. I'm very curious to see if they are going to
appeal. For sure, they're going to appeal that. For sure, they should.
The referee gave a warning, but since then,
I mean, this is a good position for Kudratov. You know, he's close to taking the back.
Look at this.
And he does get
But
the fight to the ground.
Look at Kydyr.
There's a scramble, though, to
He's
see who's
very
going to end up on.
scrappy. He's
Whoa.
on top. Now he's the one looking for the back.
Kydyr scrambles on top, and now
And
he's
he's got almost the exact same position at leg lace.
very technical grappling scramble. Kydyr knows that Kudratov is being deducted a point before the fight even begins.
It doesn't look like he's trying to, you know, pace himself or just edge out a decision. He's in there to finish his opponent.
2.5 to go. We've seen a lot of grappling and clinch work here. They separate, but Kudratov is back on the
there he goes
takedown.
for the guillotine.
But he doesn't really have the ideal lower body position yet.
Does he? He's
He
going.
flips him over with it. Let's see if he can get on top. He's still attacking
he's
the
still
neck.
Attacking it. Oh, big punch from Kudratov at the end of that on the exit. Oh, he eats
Catches him with the left hand.
a stiff short hook. Oh, big kick from Kudratov again.
I thought that left hand rocked him for
Yeah,
a second.
definitely it stunned him, but he just so fit and tough. Immediately gets back into his
Beautiful
right game.
shot.
Yeah, the timing was excellent
The
from
timing.
Kydyr there.
The timing on that couldn't have been any better.
Yeah, he might be able to sit over. He needs to be careful if he runs to the back now. Kudratov is on his legs. He needs to. He can do a crossface with the right hand here and drop his hip. Never mind.
Oh, big shots though by Kudratov and a shot of his own. We see Kydyr kind of thinking about guillotine again, but now trying to get back up to his feet. Kudratov doing a really good job controlling that ankle.
Yeah, beautiful leg control from Kudratov, showing his wrestling savvy is really, really good. The balance of Kydyr has also been really good in how he's been able to almost surf these positions. Earlier when his back was almost taken, he managed to escape and almost got mount for his effort. Interesting that he's holding his hand that far back.
It's going to be a tough round to score.
I thought because he did more damage with the hands is Kydyr, but
I think Kudratov has had more control time, but I think you're right. I think Kydyr probably did more damage, and the referee separates them.
he definitely caught him with a very stiff, stunning left hand.
Another beautifully timed shot by Kydyr, and he's able to drag him down. Although Kudratov right back up to his feet.
Both these guys are so technical in their wrestling.
10 seconds left to go in this very competitive first round. That'll be it for round one. Competitive first round. Both guys had their moments. If I were a judge, which I'm not, I would give a slight edge to Mr. Kydyr.
Yeah, I'm trying to stand biased because I know Kydyr, I like Kydyr, but Kudratov is doing really good, man. His wrestling is, and how tough is he? He ate some stunning shots and immediately, like he got stunned, and immediately comes back with a liver kick, and he's had a few, I think he landed 3 liver kicks.
Take a look at some of the highlights from this round. Spinning attack.
Two punches there, and that's when he shot.
And a shot. Now, there was a really fun scramble that ensued after this takedown attempt.
And Kydyr, that's the shot that
was the best shot of the first round, I thought.
stunned him a little bit, yeah.
And then Kydyr had really good timing on a couple of these takedown attempts.
That's right, but he couldn't keep him down. Kudratov's so good at just bouncing back up on his feet.
What I really liked about Kydyr is when he did get taken down, he did not accept the position at all.
Well,
every time he got taken down, he scrambled hard to get back to his feet.
To be honest, Kydyr took down Kudratov twice, but it was literally just for a moment. I think Kudratov like getting back on his feet is so springy.
You know what? Kudratov looks really good on the feet as well.
Yeah, and he's got that powerful left kick. Nice stiff jab.
Little takedown attempt. Gets cracked with the left hand.
Both these guys land. Goes for the spinning.
Man, that was dangerous.
Kick. And Kydyr ducks underneath it.
Kydyr ties up with him here. The timing on that was almost deadly because he threw that spinning attack right as Kydyr ducked down. Could you imagine if that connected?
Well, I've seen a back kick like that when Daka kicked the twin-headed dragon. And that was probably the most scared emotion I've ever had cage side. Like I thought he had ended his life, to be honest. The way
Kydyr attacks the back here. He's backpacking him.
But he's going to clear that right foot, and I think Kydyr might be falling off soon.
You're right. He is in danger of slipping off here. He does slip off. Is he going to attack armbar?
Yep.
It looks like that's what he's going for.
But
see, this is what I like about Kydyr. Armbar fails, and he's like, I'm going to get up.
And he just gets up. Yep,
Does not accept bottom position.
Man, this is MMA 101. Love it.
Yeah, young fighters, like, watch this guy, right? Because he does everything so well technically.
And yeah, his decision making is just correct. Nice drag down.
He's got a really tough opponent here tonight, though. I mean,
yes.
Kudratov is like a tough matchup for anybody, I think, because he's got really powerful striking, good wrestling, and he's physically very powerful.
You can see, yeah.
Kind of an awkward position here up against the cage. Kydyr's trying to turn into him.
If he stays heavy on that head, he can't really turn into him, which is doing really well. Now I think he needs to kick that left leg straight. There he goes, and he's on the hips. Yep.
In on his own takedown now.
What a back and forth has this been. So closely matched.
Very competitive matchup.
Kudratov looks like he's fishing for a guillotine. The referee says this is not enough action. Back.
Oh, hard left hand, and somebody's mouthpiece flew out.
Yeah, Kydyr's mouthpiece flew out there.
The referee spots it. Gonna pop it back in for him.
Kydyr's so calm. Kudratov just holding his hips. Like
taking the back now.
Kudratov has.
And now he's got the body triangle.
He's got the body triangle. This is bad for Kydyr.
So this is problematic. It's a much more difficult position to escape. He has consolidated the back control position. So this will be much more difficult for Kydyr to escape. Let's see if he's been training his body triangle defense.
Yeah, what he wants to do is, you see that right leg that's between his legs. He wants to move that leg up first. Lift that leg up. There's a few ways you can do it. Spinning your own leg around, like kicking it down and bringing that leg between your legs, then using one hand to pull it up.
Of course, the danger when you commit your hands to their legs
is that you're not protecting your neck. Yes. Yeah. So you definitely you wanna isolate the attacking arm, which is the top arm.
I think Gordon Ryan has a good instructional series on back escapes, including how to escape the body triangle. Shout out BJJ Fanatics.
Yeah, I might not be a fan of the guy's.
He's going for the choke here, but I don't think he has the right angle on it. We see Kydyr, although it's dangerous.
Now
it's a problem. It's definitely a problem.
He needs to respect it. Kydyr
he's locking it up.
Wow.
Kydyr stayed so calm.
That's ridiculous.
How is
he so calm? 30 seconds remaining.
I mean, that was getting close.
Yeah.
But he just never panicked. And I think that was key to escaping. Making calm, rational, tactical decisions. He's able to survive. I think this round, you might have to give it to Kudratov. He was pretty even on the feet. He controlled the grappling, and he had the submission attempt. Could be 1-1.
You're right.
Very competitive fight through 2 rounds, guys, and you also have to consider how does the point deduction factor into things. If it's 1-1.
Yeah, right. I feel like on the feet, has the edge.
Налечу на голову воду.
The grappling,
Some of the highlights here. Both guys had their moments on the feet. There was a big left hand by Kudratov.
Yeah, Kudratov's left kick, I don't know why he didn't use it in the second round, but he had 3 landed kicks in the first round.
You see Kydyr trying to take the back there. He ended up slipping off. It's a great shot off the left hand by Kudratov.
Yep, beautifully set up there with that overhand.
So if Kydyr won the first round, there's no way for Kudratov to win by decision. Because even if he wins rounds 2 and 3 on the judges' scorecards,
gets a draw.
It's a draw. But we don't know how the first round was scored because it was a close round too. I mean, you and I seem to think that Kydyr did enough to win, but you never know.
Of course. Kydyr just slips inside that, has double underhooks.
Either way, this third round is huge. I think Kydyr's corner should have instructed him between rounds. Like this round is must win if you want that W on your record. Nice throw
that.
and a scramble. Who's going to end up on top?
Look at this. Kudratov almost. Kydyr needs to shift out the other way. He's going the wrong way. Needs to shift out the other way, spin to his, climb over, get his knees on the floor.
If Kudratov locks up the body triangle, that's going to be a frustrating scenario. Because he had that in the second round and Kydyr was not able to escape the entire time. So I think Kydyr's really got to fight to escape this position while he can before.
Now he's got 2 hooks in.
Let's see if
and that body triangle looks right there for the taking.
If he's able to get that, it's going to be a problem. And it looks like that's what he's going for. Kydyr's aware of it. He keeps moving. That's exactly what he needed to do.
Good for Kydyr. What is Kudratov going to do right now? He's still on the hips. Can he take him down again?
The grappling, particularly in the clinch of Kudratov, and all of this like cage wrestling, he's very good.
Yeah, he looks so strong.
He's trying to take the back here again. He's got the leg lace. Very stifling cage wrestling, cage grappling by Kudratov. Really shutting down the dynamic striking of Kydyr. We've seen Kydyr in so many fights just show off his beautiful striking skills. The referee separates them. Flying knee.
Flying knee. Did that land?
It's hard to say. I mean, Kydyr went down. I don't know if he was hurt or just knocked off balance.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
I mean, Kudratov is bringing it here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the hardest that we've ever seen Kydyr had to work. He normally
he looks fatigued at this point.
Yeah, and he normally runs through people, but if anything, Farkhod Kudratov is just, taking the fight to him and starting to grow in this fight.
Yeah, he really started to take over in the second round. And this third round has been all him as well. Who knows, Woody? Maybe we got the call on the first round wrong. If that's the case, Farkhod could win the decision.
He's got his back on his back again.
He's got the body triangle now.
1 minute, 45 seconds left.
He's trying to flatten him out. I mean, hey, if he can get the finish, they won't need the decision. They won't need all of the fuss about the scores with the point deduction. He's got 1.5 minutes to make it happen.
Not sure what the referee was saying there.
I didn't understand either. We have 1:15 here to work.
Maybe he said, don't go for the Americano.
Oh, but I mean, come on. It's all in good fun when something like that happens.
The referee says work, which is insane, but yeah, you go to work even though you have the back.
I mean, I don't see a scenario where you could stand up fighters from the body triangle.
Well, he did shout work.
.45 seconds left to go. Kudratov in full control. Again, he's trying to flatten out Kydyr.
it's really hard to flatten someone out with a body triangle because you don't have the hips. Normally, if you have a normal back take, you can kick your shins into their upper thighs, their quads, and have a much better sprawl to flatten them out. He's working, he's hitting the body, but those are more for massage, not really.
Meat tenderizers. 15 seconds to go. It's been a frustrating experience for Kydyr through rounds 2 and 3. The grappling of Kudratov just too much.
I think we're going to see a draw.
That's how I would score it with the point deduction. It's too bad he just lets go. Kind of an awkward end of the fight, but that'll do it.
Well, this
full 3 rounds.
It looked great for the first 1
round.
or 2 minutes, and then unfortunately the fight kind of they canceled each other out so much. 2 high-level guys, and yeah, this might be the first fight that Kydyr doesn't win.
But he might not lose.
But he might not lose, even though
Might
he
be
lost.
a draw. I mean, he should have lost, but rules are rules.
And I agree with those rules, man.
And there's Fiona, manager to many great fighters, and JCK coming in. Take a look at some of the action. There were some, wild striking exchanges in the first round, and then the fight was a lot of this, a lot of grappling. Kudratov was able to control the tempo a lot of the fight, especially in rounds 2 and 3 with his takedowns, wrestling and top control, especially once he was able to take the back, get the body triangle in. I'm just very curious to see how the judges are going to score it. It basically all comes down to how that first round was scored.
Yep.
If the judges awarded the first round to Kydyr, it's a draw. Even though Kudratov obviously won rounds 2 and 3. Let's see how they have it.
After 3 rounds tough fight, we have the final official decision. 1号裁判28比28 Judge number 1 28-28. 2号裁判28比28 Judge number 2 28-28. 3号裁判28比28 Judge number 3 28-28. 本场比赛3位裁判一致判定双方战平，没有加赛。